to make way.
Who made you captain?
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Lantra here, sponsored by Chaotech, coming to you guys live tonight. I do apologize for the late start of the conversation, but it does seem that I have managed to sort out some of the issues that I've been having in terms of my mic. So I do hope that this is going to be much better. So let's get into the action. This is a VSGaming second division matchup, and this is the teams of MiHn versus Kai. So just looking at the teams very quickly, as it seems that we are going to go into an early battle. This is a Medusa that's going to run into Clockwork, followed closely by the Ogre and the Odie. They are smashing it out. There's a nice little shackle coming out there from the Shadow Shaman. Hybriding, managing to stay alive, but now Doubt. He's in a bit of trouble, but he needs to get away. Now they're still fighting it out. Hybriding, he's taking a lot of damage, but no! That is going to be Schlatt that's going to take the first death, and a nice little block coming through, and that's going to be the Shadow Shaman that's going to go down. Nice little ice wall coming out there from Doubt. Beautiful plays here from the get-go, catching me quickly off guard, but hopefully it's not going to dampen things for us at the moment. So very quickly, I haven't even had a chance to do it yet, so let's get into the teams. On the side of MiHn, we do have the Medusa, who is being played by Schlatt. Then we have Invoker, who is going to be played by Why Not. I'm just going to see if I can put this mic down very quickly, and hopefully it will still...
Death takes.
So now that we've got that underway at the bottom lane, though, Doubt still taking quite a bit of hits there. Seems they want to get these games underway. Cabron on the top lane, taking up quite a lot of harassment, using that DK to his advantage, and he is trying to tank it up as much as he can. But now we've got a stun coming out there from Zero Istro. Chase also given up by Luga, but there is a massive wave of creep. That is the ignite and the stun coming out. Zero Maestro taking the kill there. Beautifully done. In the mid lane, though, we have Why Not versus Triple Question Mark. Having a last hit off there with the Invoker. Just a bit of an astral imprisonment coming out. Hybriding now moving into position. Beautiful little cogs coming out. Got the cold snap, but is that going to be enough to take him down? Ooh, he just manages to stay alive. Very well played there by the Odie, as well as the Clockwork. The cold snap did come out, but not enough to take down the clock. At the top lane, Zero Maestro and Luga still doing very well. At the bottom lane, we do have Salad Leaf. He's just going to try and get as many last hits as possible. He's going to make full use of the Devour to try and get that additional gold out as well. If it does manage to obviously get a creep in the bush, then that is just going to add an additional ability or aura to himself. Luga does have the mana that is being popped at the moment. That DK being taken full advantage of. Beautiful stun, as well as another ignite coming through. Rocket barrage as well, but that's not going to hit on Cabron at all. Just going to continue with those DKs. At the bottom lane, once again, the harassment from the snakes. Nice little jump in coming in from Doubt. Salad Leaf is in trouble. He's been ice walled up. That is a beautiful shackle, and Schlatt is going to get the kill. Cabron playing a lot safer now in the top lane. He's got the stout shield up. So beautiful initiation here at the bottom lane. Salad Leaf's just going to try and catch up on the golden experience lost in that fight. Another Astral Imprisonment coming out there from triple question mark. But that was on a creep, and Invoker has got the Sunstrike as well as the Cold Snap up. I'm assuming he's waiting for a gank to come his way. We do have a nice little ward at the bot lane. Just giving a bit of information if hybriding is going to move in that direction, which he actually does. Giving chase to Schlatt.
Got it.
Battery Assault coming out. Now just picking up those bounty runes as well as Cabron on the top lane. So I would assume that the Shadow Shaman would want to possibly get a blink up as quick as possible, backing those creeps and pulling the lanes. On the Tusk, he would possibly want to go and get a Shadow Blade. It's going to give him that additional invisibility and mobility on the map as well. Cabron does finally have that Tombstone available, but I'm not sure how effective that's going to be up against the Gyrocopter with those flak cannons. Oh, engagement at the bot lane, beautiful shackle. Hybriding seems to be getting away at the moment. Oh, Doubt's not going to be able to catch up to him. He's taken quite a bit of damage there, and that is all from the Scorched Earth. Another Cogs coming out, hybriding, trying everything he can, but look at this. Triple question mark is right behind Shadow Shaman. He doesn't have any mana. He's not going to be able to defend himself, and he has no regen either. So Odie is just going to move towards the mid lane again. Nice little ward here at the bot side. Cabron, he's in a bit of trouble there. He doesn't have the Tombstone available. He does have DK coming up right now, which he is going to use. Beautiful little stun coming out. I think that was the Ignite that was also used. Rockets coming out there to Cabron. He's just going to... Ooh, Tombstone finally coming out. Luga and MiHn now. That stun took quite a while to actually come through, but I think Cabron, is he going to be able to survive it? Running back towards that Tombstone. Healing up there. Luga is in a bit of trouble there. He's going to try and take out that Tombstone, but now Cabron is in trouble, and he is finally going to go down. And a Gyrocopter with a friendly warning to stay out of the skies. Look at that XP per minute. Got a rotation coming out. Doubt catching Luga, but Doubt does have the double damage, does pop down an ice wall. He's trying to give chase, doesn't have any mana left, and he continues to body block Cabron, who is trying to come and help him out. Beautiful stun coming out, that was the DK also used. Doubt still trying to go for the kill, but not able to do so. But now, Shadow Shaman finding himself in a difficult position. Those battery assaults getting to work. And Zero MiHn getting a mega kill streak 6 minutes into the game. And this is definitely going to promise to be either a massive walkover game, or one of those games that when it gets to the mid stages, we might have a complete turnaround, which would be interesting, as it's going to be one of those games you really don't know what's going to happen. One team looks extremely strong.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
But obviously the side of MiHn, they need their farm. Medusa's a very strong hero, but I mean, there's only so much that he can do, especially with the latest couple of patches. The Agnum Scepter upgrade on the Medusa that does allow a mini stun with the snake. That definitely helps a lot, especially in the team fights. Oh, we've got a smoke up, hybriding and Luga. Hybriding does not have the hook shot available yet. Why not? He is possibly overextended. You have a quest for a gank coming through. Nice little banish, but that's right by the tower, and hybriding's not going to take that chance. You still do have the cold snap there onto the Invoker. Oh, another Astral Imprisonment coming through, but that's only an illusion. Shadow Shaman coming in. We don't have a ward on the high ground though. Oh, and his Dart's going to run into this one. Hybriding and Luga. I don't think they know that he's there. Another stun coming out there from the gyrocopter as well as the stun and the ignite. That is the cooldown. Now Doubt needs to get out of there, and he does get taken down. Beautiful double kill there by Zero Maestro with the help of Luger and High Breeding. And it seems that they're going to take this one all the way. It's 1 for 9, 8 minutes, say 9 minutes into the game. That's 1 kill per minute going into the favor of the boys of Kai. You have Salad Leaf. Yeah, definitely he's going to want to build into that Shadow Blade. Having a quick look at the current gold. Oh, and Odie's going to run into Roshan, but he's not going to suicide. He's just going to TP away. Another beautiful block there coming in from Doubt. Luga trying to get away as best he can, but that's a meatball coming through. Cogs. Battery assault as well, but High Breeding is going to seem to be able to get out of that one. But he is giving chase. He's not running back to the base. Salad Leaf is there. He's only got the boots of speed, so he doesn't really have that much to actually give chase. I'm not sure if he's going to go for the boots of travel though, which is going to help him a lot more. Another block coming through. Zero Maestro moving on to Doubt. Does he have the stun available? Yes, he does, but he does go in with the charges. Oh, beautiful cooldown. Oh, just look at that monster kill as well as a double kill. And Zero Maestro finally going down. He's moving in. He's got the shackle up. Scorched Earth trying to keep the Doom alive as well as a bit of a shock. But Cabron not able to do anything further from that point onwards. We do have an illusion rune. But now Schlatt, he's in a bit of trouble there. Luga is wrapping around. High Breeding coming into play. Nice little stun. He's not able to get there though. He's going to possibly pop that battery assault. Yes, he does. Waiting for the cogs, but oh, that wall just saved Schlatt's backside. Oh, in the top lane, Shadow Shaman going down again.
Is under pressure.
And the only thing that the side of MiHn can do at the moment is just to try and get Medusa farmed up. Once the Stone Gaze comes up, it forces Sky to turn around and have their back towards them. I mean, if they're not going to do that, they are going to get Stone Gazed up. They're not going to be able to move. They're going to take additional damage. And I think that is the ace in the cards for the side of MiHn at the moment. Nice little cheeky ward going down here from Luga. Gyrocopter on 5.5k net worth. Far beyond that of the Medusa. Ogre just moving around pretty good. High Breeding giving chase there to the Shadow Shaman. Going to pick and fucking Mike working on the side. Yes, it does seem to work. Beautiful, finally got it. Yeah, for those watching in game, I do apologize for the late commentary, but we have been busy online. Just have a bit of mic issues, but I think I've finally managed to sort that out. So I do hope that it is quite clear. Those watching in game or online and have me on their friends list or on YouTube live, just give me a quick shout out, poke, so I know if there is something that I need to fix. So let's get back into the action. Yeah, we have the Medusa has got that Yasha up, working his way towards that Manta style, but we have a jump up there onto High Breeding. Beautiful little wall coming through. That's the cogs as well. Oh, that's the sheep. The sheep from sleep. And a nice cheeky kill going there to him. So it's 4 for 12, 13 minutes into the game at the moment. Clockwork just TPing back at the moment. Have a look at Outwall Devourer's items. He does have the Null Talisman, and it's definitely, obviously, it's building towards that Veil of Discord. But now another engagement at the top lane. And this Undying, unfortunately, is not able to keep up to the pace of the game at the moment. He's being constantly ganked. The Ogre Magi doing very, very well with those rotations. Always has the Ignite ready with that stun. We do have a ward here at the moment, and that has spotted out the OD, who is going to TP back into the mid lane. At bottom, we do have Sleep has got that Sentry ward available. Hasn't used it as yet. And the question is he going to be able to put that on the right spot? Another wall coming through. Oh, but that just misses. They're not going to be able to do much there. Clockwork moving on to Sleep. He's found him out. That is the Battery Assault coming out as well as the Cogs, but now the tower is also going to go down. That is the Stone Gaze coming out there from Schlatt. Is that going to be enough? I think yes, he's actually managed to catch Hybriding, who does get Astral imprisoned up. And he's actually going to survive. And Hybriding has managed to take down Sleep. Not sure if it's just me seeing this, but the ping rate is actually quite high. Is seemingly to drop down. Now there we go, that's much better. Another jump there onto the Clockwork, but Schlatt, he's in a bit of trouble now, going down to the OD. Ballad Leaf just using that Scorched Earth. Another Astral Imprisonment coming out. Oh, Undying at the top lane, also going down, but oh, not even going to bother to go further with the Shadow Shaman. They know he's dead. Invoker in the mid lane, he is having an absolutely horrid time, and Clan Kai is going to work as they usually do. Oh, that's actually the Ghost Walk, as well as a regen being picked up. And why not? It's probably the luckiest Invoker I've seen in a very, very long time. He actually manages to stay alive with the Ghost Walk and picking up a regen rune. And I'm assuming that Clan Kai is not very happy with that one. There wasn't any detection for the invis, and that Invoker, so lucky. But Cabron once again trying to go onto the Gyrocopter. He's got the Sanjin Yashu available, as well as the cooldown and the homing missile. And unfortunately, the Undying is not going to be able to catch up to him. In the mid lane, so much action happening there. Invoker as well, another stun and ignite going through. That is the wall, and that is targeted at the Doom, but yeah, it's not entirely sure how the side of MiHn's actually going to recover from this one. 17 minutes in the game, and the score is 5 for 20. Got a team net worth of 6,000k ahead on the side of Kai.
Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder.
Just look at that. Beautiful little pull there from the OD. It's taking quite a bit of damage there from the Mystic Snake, but it's not going to be enough to get him down though.
And it's off.
Got that Dragon Lance up and running. That's just going to help him a little bit more, especially with those flak cannons. Yeah, Invoker and the Undying, as well as the Shadow Shaman, are going to find himself in a extremely bad position if this Gyrocopter manages to actually get into. Nice little kill going there to the Gyro.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Invoker is still at 7,000 net worth, which not that bad. I mean, it's only the gyrocopter that's been getting most of the kills. Nice jump in coming in there from high breeding. And it's a battery assault as well as the tornado coming through. That cog has been destroyed as well as the dust coming out. Why not is going to go down. Beautiful little tombstone coming through. Ignite in there from Luga. Now the Odie is on the run. Nice DK coming through, and those creeps are trying everything they can to kill them. Luga has been slowed down. He's finally going to go down to the Shadow Shaman, and Odie is still in the middle of the fight, trying absolutely everything to get them down. Oh, it does seem that the gyrocopter is going to build into that butterfly. Very beautiful item there for him. It's going to increase the attack speed as well as the damage, add evasion, and just add to the movement speed as well. Beautiful little item there for him to pick up. On the Tusk, we do have the Tranquil Boots as well as the Smoke of Deceit. Sleep is still very far from his Blink Dagger. He has to keep those wards up and running. We do have plus health regen on the stats being pumped there for the Undying. On the Invoker, he has decided to go for the Chaos Meteor contact damage. Just going to make that meatball even more stronger than it already is. Hookshot is available there onto... Oh, but look at this one. A lot of damage coming through there. That's a cooldown there from Kiramasha, but that hookshot actually misses. Undying, Obsidian Destroyer managing to keep that one up. Shadow Shaman going down. Why not? Still trying to get out of that one, taking a lot of damage. But now that's the Stone Gaze coming through from Schlatt. Giving chase there to high breeding, but that's not going to be enough. Astral Imprisonment once again coming out. That is Gyrocopter trying to keep Odie alive. Beautiful little 4-staff out of there. High breeding as well. Nice cogs usage. And it seems that they're all surviving. Is it going to be enough? We do have a Mystic Snake coming out. Is it going to hit anyone important? No, they managed to get away. Clan Kai backing each other up with everything that they've got.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
And once again, another fight. XP change going in the favor of Kai. They did exceptionally well to keep each other alive, and I really don't know how Clark managed to do anything there. I mean, he literally was one Mystic Snake away from death, but the Astral Imprisonment saved his backside. Then going out there onto the Undying. Salad Leaf does have the Shadow Blade I was speaking of earlier. Has got the Drum of Endurance, and he is going to build into that Blade Mail now. That's just going to help him a lot more when he wants to go into those fights with the Scorched Earth and just try and harass as much as he possibly can.
My thanks.
Salad Leaf, he is 7,000k net worth at the moment. Oh, another hook shot going on to Sleep. Oh, but managing to push the Tusk away, but eventually Why Not going to be able to get the kill. Wasted Stone Gaze, but I think that was just a precaution that was taken for the side of Kai if they're planning to move forward, just to get rid of them and try and isolate the Clockwork from the rest of the team, which I have managed to do very nicely. But it's a good little cog that he put down there to push away the Tusk, but now rolling in. Has he got the Ice Wall available? Yes, he does. Salad Leaf just popping that Shadow Blade. Don't see anyone with Dust available. And it seems that MiHn slowly but surely is starting to turn the game around. Oh, Tusky finding himself in a sad situation, and he's just going to be taken apart piece by piece. Oh, hookshot misses.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Rock it on. Death tax.
There's a lot of vision that's starting to open up on the map now, especially on the side of MiHn, which is what I like to see. They're not giving up. They're still continuing the push. I mean, 23 minutes in, it's 9 for 25, 8,000 team net worth to the side of Kai, and you still get your wards popping up, your D wards, and they definitely, it's good to see that they've got the morale to not give up. But that's the fight coming in. Another stone gaze coming out, hybriding, taking a lot of damage. And once again, Medusa just using that stone gaze to keep anyone that's approaching away, and once again just isolating the clockwork. And I think that's what they're going to start focusing on now. They have found their ATM, and they are going to make use of that to try and get the net worth back in their favor. They've already gained 1,000 team net worth. Kai has dropped down to 7,000 at the moment. Husk finally has decided to pick up that dust of appearance. Everyone is there. Salad Leaf still has Shadow Blade available. Multicast on the Ignite. Another little tornado coming through. That was the EMP as well. Salad Leaf is inverse, but there is a Sentry Ward that does spot him out. Has been Clockwork manages to just jump out of the way of that meatball, but now he's taking a hell of a lot of damage. Doubt he needs to get away from that one. That's the dust that pops. Invoker not able to manhandle Luger, has been doomed up, can't really do much from there. Oh, ultra kill going to Odie, and that is an entire team wipe going in their favor, and this gives him the opportunity to push towards that tier 1 tower in the bot lane. And just look at the XP exchange every single time, massive amounts going into the favor of Kai. There are 12,000 team net worth ahead, and the gyrocopter already sitting on 15,000 team net worth. That is a lot of net worth going in their favor. He's Zero Maestro.
You vicious thugs.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Zero Maestro has got the butterfly, and just making easy work of the barracks. There's only the Marie barracks left, and only Cabron, who has suffered hugely in the top lane. He's only managed to get up the Arcane Boots as well as the Eel Scepter on the Invoker, has finally managed to get up that Agnum Scepter, and it's just going to make it a lot easier for him to cast those spells and to quickly exchange them for something that he needs, that he possibly would think is going to work best. So far the Tornado has had limited effect. The Meatball as well has had a lot more success, especially with the help of the Shadow Shaman and the Tusk to keep them in place. And then obviously you have the Medusa with that Stone Gaze that helps them to isolate and kill anyone that they catch on their own.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Nice little jumping going there onto Why Not Stone Gaze coming out. Tornado as well as the Meatball. Hybrid just managing to get out of that one. This is an absolute all-out fight. Everything's brawling. Nobody's gone down yet. Trying to tank it up as much as they can, but that's the Astral Imprisonment coming through. Everyone backing away. Got the Mass Serpent towards there as well. Beautiful Shackle coming in from Sleep. Is that going to be Ogre? Yo, he's actually going to survive. Cooldown coming through, and that's Shadow Shaman. He's going to fall. Kai is still on to the attack. Nice little jump in there, but oh, that's Dusk is going to go down. Cabron now, he's also in world of trouble. Another Tornado coming through as well as the EMP. Oh, that's 3 Euros down for the side of MiHn. Mega kill streak going to the Obsidian Destroyer. They've only got the Invoker left. Nice Sunstrike. Oh, but that actually misses. Is he going to be able to get him? Yes, managing to get down 1 euro for the side of Kai. That's a bit of gold going in his favor. That is the glyph fortification being used. Another wall popping out, but everybody seems to be able to get out. Tornado as well as the meatball, but the hook shot misses the invoker and lands on Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman shackling up the clock, but he manages to get out once again. This is pretty much GG for game number 1. What a massive, massive game. 29 minutes. And that's 12 to 38. All going in the favor of Kai. Another kill going there to Odie. Astroom Prism and Schlatt finally managing up to get that stone gaze up. But unfortunately not very effective. He is on his own. Their own game plan has worked against them to isolate any one of them. But just look at the damage coming out there from the gyrocopter, and that is GG, well played. Game number 1 going to Kai. What a game. But we still have another game up, and it could possibly be forced into a game 3. But we'll have to see how the second game actually manages to play out. So we're not going to be away long, probably a couple of minutes, and we will be back. It's your boy Lartre. Don't go anywhere. This is the VSGaming 2nd Division, and we'll be back after this. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Game number 2, VSGaming second division matchup. This is MiHn versus Kai Gaming.
10
Kai Gaming
seconds.
taking game number 1, but now it seems that MiHn would want to get
5
some
seconds
revenge
remaining.
on a
Radiant's
team
turn to
that
bat.
completely walked over them. And let's hope this is going to go in their favor and take us in game number. Look at the bands out there as well.
Dire
We
get a
have the
ban.
Terrorblade as well as the Clockwork taken out. On the other end of the map though, we do have the Juggernaut and the Puck that has been removed from the side of Kai Gaming. But doesn't seem they want to play against those heroes at the moment, so
10
obviously they're going
seconds.
to try and take that out first. Now, just waiting
Radiant's turn to
for
bat.
the picks to start. We do have the bristleback that has been taken out. Still a couple of seconds remaining for them to take out their third hero.
Seconds. Dire's turn to pick.
And that is a respect ban on the gyrocopter being taken out by MiHn. Kai Gaming completely obliterated them with that particular hero, especially the flak cannon that does so much damage, and it's something they don't want to go up against. But Kai picking up their first hero, which is the Naga Siren. Nice little initiation and escape hero there for them. He's got the sleep as well as the ensnare. Also with the disruptor being picked up by the side of MiHn. It seems that they're going to follow in suit of Kai that tries to isolate you and get you down. And I think that's what they're going to try and imitate at the moment, and just try and get their foot into the door with that this particular matchup.
5 seconds remaining. Dire's turn to pick.
And that is Lich that is actually being picked up right now. Haven't seen much of a Lich lately. A very, very nice hero there, especially helping out in the team fights. He's got a beautiful little ulti, as well as a frost shield which is going to help slow down the attack speed of anyone trying to take out any of the teammates, and also able to sacrifice some of the creeps and avoid any damage, or should I say farm and experience going in the favor of the opposing team, which they are definitely trying to get rid of. But that is Dark Willow being picked up, newly added into the captain's mode. Very nice little support hero there. He's got quite a lot of disable in the form of the stuns, and also is able to send the teams running back to base in fear of their lives, and which will obviously try and give them the advantage when fighting out. But now the Void has been taken out, and that as well as the Sand King on each of the sides, and they don't want to play against that either. Sand King is a very nice hero that farms up quite quickly, especially to get that Link Dagger up, get him into those fights. Void as well with that Chronosphere, he is able to lock you in place, as well as any others that he finds in there, and will try and knock you down as best he possibly can.
Dire's ban now.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Oh, that's the Death Prophet as well as the Viper being taken out by either of the sides. Viper also does high, or should I rather say a lot of damage, but that now is the Necrophos being picked up by MiHn. So they're going to try and come up with more of an harassment strat to try and avoid any sort of team fights coming through. Medusa didn't really work that well for them, so they're trying to mix it up a bit. Shadowfiend being picked up by the side of Kai. That is your mid Shadowfiend. They don't have the clockwork available, so they're not going to be able to use those cogs to get Shadowfiend higher damage in the start of the game.
5 seconds. What'll it be? Dire's turn to pick. Outworld Devourer.
Ooh, Outworld Devourer being picked up by the side of MiHn, and they're going to try use the Outworld against them this time. But the Anti-Mage now being picked up by Kai Gaming. Beautiful hero this. He needs a lot of farm to get to the latter stages of the game to be able to split push and do the necessary damage. Also, the thing with Anti-Mage is the only thing that really works pretty well for him is the mana burn, as well as the blink that he is going to use quite often to try and get away from any of the team of MiHn.
Get a ban.
So we're going to see how that one's going to work out for him at the moment. We've got the Warlock that has been taken out as well, so they don't really want to deal with any sort of slow, or, you know, especially that Golem from the Outworld. He really does a lot of damage, and it is going to hurt them quite a bit. Waiting. Oh, the Chaos Knight being taken out by the side of Kai. Don't want to deal with his nonsense either. Chaos Knight is just one of those heroes. He deals massive amounts of damage in a very short period of time, and especially with those illusions, he is really going to knock you into another dimension. And I think that Kai would want to get rid of any sort of hero that's going to be able to try and counter the Anti-Mage. A nice hero that they might possibly pick up, because they need a tank at the moment. They don't really have a tank. They could possibly consider picking up a Centaur Warrunner, which can just help them get into those fights quicker. The Naga Siren is going to be a bit of an issue though, especially with the sleep. But if you do manage to get a BKB, you should be able to negate that quite easily. But I do feel that MiHn really need to pick up a very tanky hero at the moment. And taking their time, they've still got about 52 seconds remaining to choose their final hero, and it will be very nice to see who they decide to actually come up with. So they do have the Naga Siren as well as the Dark Willow, your mid Shadow Fiend, your safe lane anti-mage. Could they possibly have Naga in the offlane position? I don't think so. So they are possibly looking for a good offlaner. You could possibly look at maybe picking up a Tide Hunter, which could work very well to try and throw Outwall Devourer off. But there's so many options that you can actually go for in terms of the offlane. But they have decided to go for the Underlord. Underlord has been picked up quite a lot recently, and it does work very well. But the Lifestealer by MiHn, that is the hero that they're going to go for. He is going to try and soak up some of the damage as well as deal massive amounts of damage at the same time. And we'll just see how they're going to be able to do that. So the lineup currently is the Disruptor, Lich, Necrophos, Outwall Devourer, Lifestealer, as well as Naga Siren, Dark Willow, Shadow Fiend, Anti-Mage, and finally the Underlord. And this is your second division matchup, VSGaming, MiHn versus Kai Gaming. And we are back into the game. Just to give you a introduction to the team on the side of MiHn, we do have Lifestealer that will be played by Schlatt, Outwall Devourer by Why Not, Necrophos will be played by Cabron, Lich will be played by Doubt, and Disruptor by Sleep. On the other end of the map though, we have Outwall Devourer being played by Salad Leaf. We have got Naga Siren being played by Hybridin. Then we have, should I rather say, triple question mark on the Shadow Fiend. We also have Anti-Mage being played by Zero Maestro, and then Luga playing on the Dark Willow. So it does seem that once again they're going to want to go in for a early engagement. There is a nice ward being popped down there, just giving the necessary vision that they need. Anti-Mage, he does have his Arc of Mantas. Nice hero there. I do like the style of it though. Just a bit of field clearing here for Schlatt. Might be considering going for a ward in the mid. There is a ping coming out there right now. And yeah, it doesn't seem that there's going to be an engagement, but there is a ward being popped down. I think that ward was possibly placed a little bit too late. I didn't see if it was down early though. So Sleep starting up with the sentry wards. We do have a ward in the mid lane. And this is the start of the game. We do have Luga. He is going to be spotted out there by Doubt. Beautiful little bramble maze. Catching up Necrophos there. He has skilled up the Death Pulse. But Doubt is definitely got a lot higher damage output than that of Luga. And Luga is just going to back away from that one. Salad Leaf does have that Atrophy Aura available. Got 5 additional damage currently. Thunderstrike coming out there from the Disruptor to try and get rid of him. But at top, it seems that Cabron is in a bit of trouble there. He might actually go down. Bird's Blood going down to High Breeding, is taking some damage from the tower, but that is not going to be enough to actually take him down. Stay pretty simple in snare. And Sleep just doing the best he can with the harassment, trying to force Underlord back. Leech does have the sacrifice, as I mentioned. He is going to try and ensure that there's not going to be a lot of golden experience going into the favor of Kai.
A gift from the tempest of battle. Alms for the dead.
Shadowfiend not doing too bad, but we do have a rotation coming in there from the Naga, but he's just going to pick up the Arcane Rune and he's going to back. The ward here at the top lane, that ward has been removed. Sleep just wanting to go for the courier, but he has been spotted out there. Thunder strikes from Salad Leaf. He's just going to turn around and go back to the lane. Naga Siren still has got the Riptide as well, so that's just additional armor reduction. But a gank in the mid lane could possibly to prove futile. That Bramble Maze just catching them every single time. Just doing that bit of additional damage. Luga has skilled up the Cursed Crown as well. And Odie almost falling in the mid lane. Sleep has to keep harassing Salad Leaf. He himself is going to take damage from that fire. Gets the Meteor Shower, the Firestorm. Oh, Luga managing to take down Necro once again. And that Bramble Maze causing quite a bit of issues for them at the moment. I do think that the Shadowfiend is going to want to build into that Ring of a Killer. Oh, he's being slowed down by Schlatt. Taking quite a bit of damage, using that Firestorm. Has he got the Pit of Malice? No, he doesn't. Gonna try and out DP. Oh, that was a bad glimpse. And that actually caused the Courier to go down. Salad Leaf. Is he going to be able to get a double kill here? Pops the healing salve. He's just going to be disrupted, but Sleep now is being chased down. Does have the pit, and he's going to go for a double kill. And Doubt finally managing to get rid of the Underlord. But Underlord is actually very, very strong. I mean, the amount of damage he's done on his own is more than that of the side of MiHn. In the mid lane, High Breeding, he's there. Has he got the ensnare? Yes, he does. 4 seconds cooldown. Still giving chase. Thunder strikes, giving his position away. And the tower agrees that he needs to get back. And why not? With a sigh of relief, being able to move back to base. Why not just trying to show the Shadowfiend you are not invulnerable. You can take damage. Just a cheeky little Astral Imprisonment. But High Breeding, he's got a Smoke of Deceit available. There is no ward to actually catch him out, but he is going to pop a ward at the top lane just to give that additional information needed to the team to try and help them out as much as possible. Disruptor, he really needs to get a mana boot up, but he is suffering quite a bit, keeping up those wards. Got another engagement there at the top lane. That's a Bramble Maze moving in, and Doubt, he's just being taken out there by Zero Maestro, and nice body blocking going there from High Breeding. does feel that this is more or less a repeat of game number 1. Oh, that firestorm just doing so much damage, and the thunder strike's not really doing anything to that of Salad Leaf. He's got 60 additional bonus damage, and that is just because of the atrophy aura. But in the mid lane, that is the Odie that is going to go down, Brambling Maze, and just so crazy what's happening there. Sleep's not really able to do much. Those thunder strikes are not as effective. The only thing it's doing at the moment is just providing the necessary vision to see where the Underlord is moving, which is pretty much pointless because he's not really running away anywhere. But hybriding now, he's taking a bit of damage. That's the ensnare coming out as well as the firestorm. We don't have the Pit of Malice yet, but that is a glimpse onto hybriding. He doesn't have mana available. He's being chased down there by Schlatt. Is he going to be able to go down? And yes, Schlatt does manage to kill him there. But now, Salad Leaf, he manages to take down Sleep once again. That finally is the Pit of Malice coming out. Schlatt managing to avoid that, but oh, now he's running into the Bramble Maze. And he's going to have to get back. Lich just being stunned up right next to the tower when it actually activates. And Salad Leaf just having a ball of a time. Still has the Dark Rift available. So he's going to be able to TP out anytime that he wants to. Unless anyone from the side of MiHn can maybe even remove anyone out of the area. So that is the job of the Disruptor at the moment. Once this Dark Rift opens up, and they will be able to relocate to another position, Disruptor can pull them back with the glimpse. Doubt very quickly coming in with a TP, giving chase there to hybriding. We do have Luga on the sideline. He doesn't have any mana available, but oh, Doubt is going to be able to take him out. Now Shadow Fiend moving into position. Is he going to go for Doubt? No, he has doubts of his own, so he's just going to turn around and get back. Doesn't want to give away any unnecessary kills there. Salad Leaf, nice little kinetic field coming out there from the Disruptor, but Salad Leaf is tanking as much as he can. Oh, but finally, they managed to take him out. And I think they're going to be happy with that one. It's taken a lot to get down one hero. Can't imagine what it's going to be like to try and take out all 5 of them. Hybriding, moving on to Cabron. Oh, he tries to avoid it, but Shadow Fiend says, no, you're going to go down, boy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Anti-Mage is not that far away from that Battle Fury. That's almost 10 minutes. Just needs a little bit more gold, like 400 gold to finish up that Battle Fury. Paladin once again back at the bot lane, and he's just going to continue using that Firestorm. But Necro is just going to... Oh no, he's actually going to give it to Doubt. Shadow Fiend has a haste. He's on his way. Leaf catching Salad Leaf, but putting Salad Lead in a position where he's able to get back at him. And yep, they're managing to find Schlatt. Double kill going there to Shadow Fiend. 10 minutes in the game, a 4 for 12. Things are really not looking good for the side of MiHn at the moment. Really doesn't seem that anything that MiHn is doing to try and get back into the game really worked for them. Oh, and unfortunately that's going to be finally a killing spree going down there. And Lich is making use of that Chain Frost. Might be able to get a double kill. Yes, he's going to be able to do it. Use of the Frost Blast.
Feel death's cold
And Lich is going to be happy with that one. Salad Leaf has got the Vanguard up now as well. Now he's going to start to take damage. Kinetic Fuel coming out, using that Dark Rift. Is he going to be able to get away? But that glimpse was way too soon. And Salad Leaf managing to get out. I think that was a win for them. They're forcing the Underlord out of the lane. That's just giving Lifesteal a chance to farm. The Underlord does manage to TP back, holding his way towards that Crimson Guard. Lifestealer would want to get that Echo Saber as soon as possible. Also has the Bloodstone, so he's going to want to build into that Desolator. Leap walking into Salad Leaf, but decides to turn around. Not ready to fight him yet. Firestorm coming down once again. Going to try and get down Salad Leaf, but he's managing to soak up so much damage. Kinetic Field is there, as well as a Thunderstrike. Glimpse now finally becomes available. Disruptor is not able to do anything. But now we have the Odie joining the fight as well. They're really struggling to get him down. Kinetic Field as well. He's not going to be able to get out of this one. He doesn't have the Dark Rift available. And finally, the Doubt manages to end that Underlord. And this could be the opportunity that they've been waiting for. Try and push that lane out. 22 seconds before the Underlord becomes available again. Gabron managing to deny that tower. Oh, it's not going to be enough. Oh, Shadow Fiend taking out the Necro. Just not enough.
Radiant's top tower is on the rocks. They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
And that is a tier 1 tower top that's fallen.
just got sent.
Once again, they're focusing all their attention on Salad Leaf. The rest of the team is just pushing away, getting their farm. Dark Rift coming out, but Schlatt finally managing to get a kill. And that, ooh, that was badly timed there from Naga, but he doesn't see that Schlatt is there. Glimpse coming out. Shadow Fiend moving into position. With those razors, Kinetic Field as well. Are they actually going to move into this one? Odie moving into position. We do have Schlatt sitting on the sideline. I don't think it's a good choice for him to actually move in. And now the side of Kai is being pushed back.
Tis mine.
And wisely, Schlatt decided to stay hidden in the tree line. He hasn't been spotted out, so that's just going to keep him alive. And now finally he manages to TP back to base. Odie could find himself in a difficult position, so he's just going to move towards the tree line. I think they have spotted out the Necro, and he spotted them out as well, so he's just going to hide on the sideline. But I think when Kai move into position, this is where things are going to get dangerous. We don't have the sleep available from Naga. Doubt is overextending a massive amount. Beautiful little chain frost coming out. That gets cancelled by Dark Willow. Luga is on a killing spree at the moment. That Brambling base is holding them in place. They can't really do much. Outdoor Devourer does have that Dragon Lance available, so he's going to want to build into that Hurricane Spike as quick as he can. Thunderstrike going on to Dark Willow. Is he going to be able to pull him back? That is a level 4 glimpse. Oh no. Microphones once again being caught off guard. way overextending. 12 seconds before sleep becomes available. Dark Rift is there. Salad is going to pop it, but no, he's not going to be able to escape it. Rambling Mage once again coming out from Luga. And that is the sleep. That's what they've been waiting for. Blink in there from the Shadow Fiend. They switch it off now. Oh, look at the damage. And the Astral Imprisonment going. Odie tried everything to stay alive. But unfortunately, he's just been rolled over. And Anti-Mage is just having a ball of a time. He's got the Battle Fury up as well as the Yasha, building his way towards that Manta style.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
Look at that, 7,000 team net worth going to Kai. And this time it's only 17 minutes into the game. Doubt also has got the 4-staff available, as well as a Smoke of Deceit. Raptor still does not have mana boots available, and it does make him suffer, but this little ward here just out of position and not going to be able to scout that one out.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Do have a scan, but the scan misses completely. And it seems that there is a Vladimir's offering in the stash for the Anti-Mage. Is he going to go into Schlatt? Just trying to force him out of the lane. And Schlatt's just going to avoid him altogether. And this is Roshan being taken at the moment. Just sitting there all innocently. And I would assume that this is what you call cyberbullying. And MiHn is not aware that this is happening at all. They're not even trying to contest it. That's the Dark Rift coming out, just sending them all back to base. MiHn's not very happy about that one.
Same as you, Time Hunter.
Crimson Guard is available on the Underlord. Shadow Fiend has skilled up to 10% spell amplification. So those raises as well as the Requiem of Souls already do a lot of damage. Doubt running into high breeding. Thunderstrike coming out, that's the glimpse as well as the kinetic field. And he manages to steep all of them. He's waiting for the team to join him. Nice jump in there from Shadow Fiend, pops it! That's the Chase Boss coming out as well. Massive pull. High breeding is going to go down as well as the Disruptor. But now Schlatt, he's going up all out against Salad Leaf. Does manage to get a beautiful infest down. That was what they've been waiting for all game, to turn the tide, and they've managed to get a convincing team fight. And just look at the XP exchange, 4,000. That's only the 500 going to the side of Kai, and this could potentially turn the game for them. Another Bramble Maze coming through, but Schlatt's just going to rage out of that one. Anti-Mage continuing his free farm. Almost got, basically has enough for the Manta style.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You have a TP coming in there from the OD. Oh, that was not quick enough to try and disable him, but he has been caught up there with the Thunder Strike. Necro, Zero Maestro, he's in a bit of trouble. Is he going to be able to escape? Yes, it does seem so. And he does manage to finish the Manta style as well. Leap, he's going to possibly run into Luger there. Luger is hiding in the tree line. Dart being stunned up. Trying to get some vision on the high ground. And Salad Leaf just continues with his own thing, and they're continuously creating space, and that is what Kai is really doing very well in this game, whereas MiHn has to continuously fight. They're not ready for it, but Schlatt is starting to get that farm up. He does get ensnared. Nice kill going there to Why Not, as they all run away in fear. But now Luger going on to Doubt. Just look at that damage coming through from Schlatt. Glimpse onto high breeding. He's going to manage to walk away. Kinetic field does miss. But look at top and bottom.
Fortified their structures.
Fortification coming out, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
They're focusing their attention now towards the anti-mage. He has been caught in the ulti, popped the Manta style, but it's, oh, he actually manages to escape.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
And they can't see him. Look at that. They cannot see him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, this anti-mage. What a player, what a player. Salad Leaf just trying to tank it out as best he can, and he manages to Dark Rift his way out of that one. This anti-mage must be feeling so chuffed with himself. He blinked in the perfect spot. They couldn't see him at all. Well played there to him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bottom tier tower, base tower. Only 315
Radiant's
HP
middle
left.
tower can't handle this deluge.
Luger does have the Glimmer Cape available, which is just going to make it a lot easier for her to actually get into the fight. Looking at the net worth of Zero Maestro, he's 16k, whereas the team is 12,000k ahead. It's going to be very difficult for MiHn to come back from this one. They need not one, not two, but at least 3 to 4 good team fights to actually get back into this game. And I'd like to see them manage to pull up a surprising win in game number 2, so we can go to game number 3. We'll see how that one progresses. All moving in. Luger just going to Glimmer Cape away. Why Not does have the Hurricane Pike available. Glimmer Cape on to Shadowfiend. Going to blink in there. There goes the Requiem of Soul. Oh! Miscommunication! Miscommunication! Wow! Are they going to be able to get him out? No, saved by the Glimmer Cape.
Radiant's top tower
That's
is under
Naga Siren and Leech from each of the sides going down. But top lane, Zero Maestro just doing his own thing, going at it. And MiHn cannot contend with this anti-mage. Everything has been so perfectly calculated. They go in for the team fights. The Underlord is so tank already. It's very difficult for them to actually get anything from it. And when you see again, whether they win a team fight or anything to that effect, you just have anti-mage straight back knocking at that door, trying to get uphill. It's got the Skull Basher as well, building his way towards that Abyssal Blade. That's going to cause a lot of issues once he picks up that item. He already hits like a truck. Lifestealer has got an Orchid of Malevolence. Outworld Devourer with the Blink and that Hurricane Pike. surprised he hasn't gone for the Veil of Discord, but Veil of Discord I see is on the Necrophos. Raptor still no mana boots available. That leaves still with the Crimson Guard. Luga catching himself in an awkward position there, but just look at the damage that he's doing there to Disruptor. He does get kinetic field up, but eventually he is going to go down there. We do have the Meteor Hammer on the Naga Siren as well, which does come down. Beautiful little chain frost. A hybriding is going to run away, but it's going to land onto the Ancients. And he's going to manage to walk away from that one. Once again, Anti-Mage just coming towards the bottom. He does have the Manta available. He's going to be pulled back there. Kinetic field coming out. That is the ulti. But just look at him tank. I mean, really, this is like absolutely ridiculous. This Anti-Mage cannot die at the moment. It's futile for them. Why not? Ooh, he manages to get the Astral Imprisonment off. And a quick blink out there. Diramasha might find himself in a very, very difficult position now. They cannot see him as yet, but now they do spot him out. He does jump out back again, keeping them busy. And while all of this is happening, they finally manage to get him down. And that is the Naga Siren coming in, and they should now possibly just focus on the mid tower, get the racks down. Another ulti coming through. And they are just walking over MiHn once again in this game. Schlatt still not able to really do much. And Saladleaf actually managing to survive. That is a buyback coming in. And Shadowfiend does go down. Now giving chase to Luga. That's a beautiful little glimpse coming through. But is it going to be enough? Naga Siren doesn't have sleep available. Luga's now being caught out. Does manage to pop down the fear. Beautiful little terrorize spell there. And he manages to walk away. He's got 140 HP. And he manages to walk away from the terrorize. Beautifully played there by him. So they decided to go for the team fight instead of trying to get down a Rax, which they possibly would have been able to do a lot more damage that way, but they have forced a buyback, and that's a bonus for them. If unfortunately Lifestealer does fall within the next 5 minutes, he's not going to be able to go buyback, and it's pretty much GG. Aquila hasn't really made any sort of item progression. Building a way towards that Yule Scepter. On the Lifestealer though, still does not have that Desolator. He does have the Echo Saber though, so that is going to help him quite a bit. It does seem that Shadowfiend wants to go for Roshan. Beautiful little Riptide coming through. Now everyone is there. Oh, that's Naga Siren. He is going to fall. Firestorm coming down. Rambling Bays. And once again, Anti-Mage just going back at it again. Does have the Manta style available. He is going to use that right now. Disruptor trying to come in. But I think that was actually a cancelled TP. And they're just creating that space for Zero Maestro to get in there. Do what he needs to do. Everyone is backing away. I don't think any one of them knows that he's actually there. And they've just gone back to Roshan. That is the fall of Grandpa Roshan once again, second time in this game. You have a 4-staff on the Shadowfiend. It seems that he's going to want to build into that Agnum Scepter, But is the duration of the remaining time of this game actually going to allow him to finish it up? He's almost got 3k gold at the moment.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
And they've decided to go for the shrine as well. He's jumping onto Necro. That's not going to be survival of the fittest there. Necro, unfortunately, is not the fittest.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
And Zero Mace Show is just hanging back, waiting for the team to come back. Leaf coming in, beautiful pit of Malice. Does pop the BKB, that's the kinetic field coming out. Beautiful little 4-star coming out from Shadowpin. He does manage to get up the ulti. Why not? He's in a bit of trouble. He's going to run away. He gets the astral imprisonment off, but Leaf doesn't care. Nice quick blink there. Oh, hybriding has gone down. But now Luger has to run away. Doesn't have mana for the Glimmer Cape, but that's the glimpse coming through. And bottom tower has gone down,
Radiant's middle tower
as per expected. Nice, with the Malice scored just in the nick of time. Odie does manage to fall. GG being called. That is 2 games to 0 in the favor of Kai, who's done exceptionally well in this game. 26,000 team net worth, 32 minutes, 21 for 30, and Kai Gaming taking the series 2-0. Congratulations to them for beating the side of MiHn. They made it look so easy. Back to the drawing board for MiHn and to see how they can improve on the gameplay. And I'm sure they will be back with some more exciting data. But tonight, here are your winners. Kai Gaming, victorious, and very well played to them. So from my side, guys, it is your boy Lightrace, sponsored by Chaotech. This was a second division game for VSGaming. Thank you for joining me. Have an absolutely awesome evening. And we will definitely see you again very soon.